The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second baseman, Joe Panik.
So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panik. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, number 28.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. McCutchen makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching. Perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard. But he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Posey, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Fouled away. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Turner, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3 and 2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's gone 3 for 6. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Cervelli is under it. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another 0-2 home. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Standing in, Hunter Pence. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Josh Bell the next to hit. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's just 1 for 6.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jackson on the run. He's there and records the first down.
Batting 10th,
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, second baseman, John Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Missed with a breaking ball. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bumgarner on at first, nobody out. Strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Here's
Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. There's Harrison for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Francisco Cervelli.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Jameson Taillon. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Starling Marte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 counts so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that misses 2-2. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Enny Romero takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Madison Bumgarner. He drew a walk his first time up. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Pirates, first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Down.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's Gregory Polanco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Harrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch.
D-Rock.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Pennant. No hits to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. And there's out number 2. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Marte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order as they're unable to add. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eddie Romero.
Colin Moran will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bounce towards the second baseman. Panik scoops it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 41, Kevin Seagrave.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Popped him up. Frazier is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His career line against Segrist. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 0-1 the count. McCutchen, the runner at second with 1 away. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Ready once again, Chris Shaw, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Jackson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman, Adam.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Panik onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, left fielder.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down. Ready for another shot now, Madison Bumgarner. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Fastball in there for a call. Strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another chance? Joe Pennant, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2. Josh Bell the next to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Jackson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Josh Harrison.
From the stretch. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. Bell leads off first with 1 away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jackson is under it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Buster Posey, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the put-out, and there are 2 gone now.
Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They lead it 3-0. Jordan Luplow will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Starling Marte, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Mark Melanson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence is there to make the catch, and with that the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance turned in by this man, Andrew McCutchen. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.